5 Old Testament prophecy fulfilled by Jesus' birth. Jesus is Messiah. God's promise for the nation foretold Jesus' virgin birth. Isaiah prophesied 700 years before Jesus' birth. In Isaiah 7 verse 14, Jesus' earthly parents from David's descendants, Jesus' adopted father Joseph, and David's son Solomon's descendant. Luke 1 verse 27, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. Jesus' biological mother Mary from David's son Nathan's descendant. Jeremiah 31 verse 15, this is what the Lord says. A voice is heard in Ramah, mourning and great weeping, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. This is what the Lord says. Jeremiah's prophecy was given 6 centuries before the birth of Jesus Christ, the captivity of Judah and the killing of innocent Jewish children. This quotation is from Jeremiah. Matthew 2 verses 16 to 18, King Herod's killing of infant boys in Bethlehem and surrounding towns. Ramah was in Judean town about 5 miles north of Jerusalem. Matthew, seeing that, applied it to the slaughter of babies by Herod the Great as a fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy. Matthew, the Old Testament passage to the time of Jesus' birth, is further evidence that Jesus is the long-awaiting Messiah in whom Israel can place its hope. In Jeremiah prophecy, the Lord promised the nation of Israel. Jeremiah 31 verse 17, there is hope that promises are also fulfilled in Jesus Christ. Matthew quotes, "Out of Egypt I called my son," Matthew 2, verse 15. He is suggesting that the exodus of Israel is the earlier event that prefigured or pointed to a later event that would be even more significant, the exodus of Jesus from Egypt. As Jesus was God's only begotten Son, John 3, verse 16, it was again true that, "Out of Egypt I called my son." But this time, the calling out of Egypt was the completion or the filling up of the previous event. The purpose of the earlier event was to illustrate something important in the future. That later event of importance had now taken place with Jesus. If historical events were shaped to point forward to Jesus, it is evident that this Jesus is the central figure in biblical history. Hosea 11 verse 1, Hosea records these words of God. Jesus called Nazarene, the town where he grew up. Nazarene, a person who lived in or came from Nazareth in Galilee. Matthew 2 verses 22 and 23. Matthew, a tax collector who became one of the 12 apostles. Skillful observation of some of those prophecies. Evidence is clear that Jesus is indeed Israel's promised Messiah. God bless you. Thank you for watching the video.